All right, we should be live any minute right now. I'm just waiting for it. And yes, we are live, and welcome to the second and last stream of 2020. One of many, so we can do a lot more streams from now on. I'm super excited. We have so much to talk about today. I'm really pumped for this episode. And yeah, so here's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about XRP and Ripple getting delisted from exchanges, getting the SEC going after them, the SEC attacking Ripple. We want to know about that. We're going to talk about that. We're then going to talk about Bitcoin versus Bitcoin SV, a very touchy subject, a subject that's probably not good for me. It's not good for me on this channel because, you know, there's a lot of controversy, but it doesn't matter. We touch what other people don't touch. Kind of sounded wrong, but it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about that. We're going to answer your questions from the last live stream. And any questions you ask in this live stream, we're going to be asking as well. But we're going to answer the questions from the last live stream. We're going to talk about the next prizes and, of course, who won the prizes on the last one. But we're going to talk about the next prizes for the next live streams, what we're going to do, what you're going to win, and all that. I hope you can see me, by the way. I'm pretty sure you can. I hope you can. It might be a little bit of a delay, but I'm here. Then we're going to talk about our next giveaway, which we already have. And we're also going to have an AMA and Ask Me Anything. So if there's anything you want to ask me, if you have any questions, we're going to ask. So today, let's start with this. What are you guys drinking? I'm not drinking coffee and no sugar or no milk involved like I've known tech. I'm drinking green vicinada, cherry juice, which is no sugar involved, no milk involved. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of shit involved though, but it's a great product and we're having that. What are you drinking? Go ahead, comment right now. What are you drinking? Let me know in the chat. I want to know. If you are drinking coffee and you're watching this channel, if you are drinking coffee, I have one condition, and that is you got to be drinking extra strong coffee. You go hard, go home, okay? You need extra strong shit. If you're gonna drink coffee, do it properly, yes? Now, anyway. Now, if it's your first time here, welcome to the Crypto Factor live stream. And this channel is all about the cryptopreneur, the people that want to get into crypto, the people that want something different on the internet. And this channel is different. We make videos as long as they need to be. We don't do this 10, 20-minute videos just to get views and ad revenue. We don't care about that. We make 1-minute videos that answer your questions and get straight to the point, not to waste your time. And we do interviews with some of the most successful pioneers and successful people in crypto all around the world. So that is this channel. So if you like crypto and if you like being a cryptopreneur or you are an aspiring cryptopreneur, go ahead, subscribe down below, hit that notification button so you don't miss the next live stream or the other videos. Now, so let's get started. By the way, we're planning on doing these live streams more often, like maybe like a weekly live stream or something like that. My question is this. Comment down below if you can. Either if you're watching this on playback, comment in the comment section. If you're watching it live, comment in the chat. When do you think we should be doing this live show? Do you want it on the weekends? Do you want it on the weekdays? What time approximately? Is 7 o'clock okay with you? 7 o'clock is okay with me. EEST time, by the way. Let me know what do you think is the best time to stream and do these live streams. I'd really love to know. And let me just scratch my eye. Wait, sorry about that. So let me know, and I'll try and arrange it. Now, it depends, of course, on what time zone you're in and if I can make it happen, but I'll try and arrange it to see, you know, who it fits, if we can do this. Now, if you have any questions, go ahead, pop them in the chat. I'll answer them later on as this live stream is moving forward. I have my notes right here so that I can make this nice, productive, and fast. And let's see who's here, by the way. I see... Who do I see? I see Sorab Khan waiting eagerly. I was waiting eagerly too. I was so excited to do this live stream with you guys. I'm seeing Ijaz Hussain also waiting, which is awesome. I see, who else do I see? I see Harsh Zalavidia asking questions about XRP, and we will get to that. And yeah, that's all I see right now. I'm sure there's other people watching, in the back, lurking in the background. So let's go on to the first thing. Let's talk about XRP and Ripple. Let's talk about, Ripple. Let's talk about the SEC. Let's talk about this sort of development. Now, I made a couple of videos about XRP, and the one video I said that XRP is a sell position. We have to sell or you should sell, because it's probably going to go down. We're going to get delisting before there was news of delisting, because we knew, we guessed that because of the SEC cracking down, because there's a lot of things going on right now in the crypto sphere, that exchanges will be scared. Exchanges will do what's right for them, and they will delist XRP. Now, granted, somebody actually mentioned this earlier, it's suspended. But it's not suspended because it won't be delisted. It's suspended until it's delisted. And the reason is, and I'm not fudding, bear with me. And the reason is that the SEC wants to give people a chance to get out. Otherwise, the SEC is as bad as the exchanges, or as bad as who they're blaming to, whether it's right or wrong, right? So obviously the price is going to tank. I mean, it has to tank. People are going to take profits. There's people that want to save profits. I sold my position in XRP, which I was holding since 2017, and that I kept some and I sold some back then, and I got into SNX. Now, whether that was a right move at the time, because SNX may have gone down a little bit, but not as much as XRP. That doesn't mean I won't buy back. So bear with me. We're going to talk about that. But you have to understand, I made that video. People went apeshit about it. And if you guys remember the people in this live video right here, we were talking about, and I said XRP will probably go down, have a pump like a dead cat bounce, and keep on going down. And a lot of people were going on saying, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, all this." Well, that's what happened. And the reason this is happening is it's dangerous right now. This may have a ripple effect, pun intended, to the market, where other coins are scared, or other people will dump other coins. But the way I see it, people will get into either Ethereum or Bitcoin, and I think it's going to be Ethereum. And the reason is very interesting, and I'll tell you this later on. But essentially, it's more safe than any other coin right now. I'm not telling you to go buy it. I'm just telling what people are going to be doing. So what are my views on XRP? What are my views on Ripple? Here's what I think is going to happen. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. What I think is going to happen, they're going to get a slap on the wrist, maybe like EOS. They got a slap on the wrist for a few, what was it, 25 million, 30 million, something like that. They made 4 billion. XRP made 1.2 billion, something like this. They did some more serious things, though. They're going to get a bigger fine. I think they're going to get a bigger fine, and they're going to be made an example of. Now, if they decide to go to court, if they decide to go through with this and make, XRP a bigger example, really go down on it, yeah, it's going to be bad. Now, we don't know that, though. I think probable it's going to go down. We're going to find some support at some point. The bad news is going to be over with. It's going to go back up again. But you have to understand that it's not a good look for XRP. But on good news, it can skyrocket. So here's my views. Don't be in XRP right now. If it goes up, it goes up. You can get into other coins for that. And wait, see what happens. It might be an opportunity to get in and get some profits. I wouldn't be holding XRP at this point. I'd rather buy higher. A lot of people say you have to buy low and sell high. But professionals, they buy high and sell higher. They wait for resistance to break, yes? So it's very important. You should keep that in mind. I don't think XRP is dead. I don't. Not yet. Also, you have to keep in mind that this thing might take a long time to unfold. A lot of people thinking it's going to happen now. Yes, they're going to be delisted on the 19th. Sure. But the actual court case and everything, if they decide to go through with this and make them a big example, it's going to take time. So keep that in mind, yes? That is my views. Let me check out the chat. Let me say what people are saying right here. Okay. I was hiding all the bodies. Can't wait. I think. Ejaz thinks hodl for Ripple. I got out of it, but I might get back in. We'll see. Not right now, though. I want to see what's going on. I'd like to get in when I know what's going on in the market, if that makes sense. All right. Just drink. That's a personal thing, dude. Just reading the chat here, guys. Who won the giveaway? We're going to get into that. All right. So, is the stream laggy? Is the stream laggy? If it's laggy, let me know. I don't think I can do much about it right now. I might be able to. No, I can't. I can't do much about it. I hope it's okay. I really hope. I'm healthy. It looks excellent on my side. I am streaming in 4K. That might not be a good idea. Maybe next time I'll do full HD and not stream in 4K and go lower latency. So we'll see about that. But bear with me. This stream it is what it is right now, but we can fix it next time. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Bitcoin versus Bitcoin SV, because this is like a serious issue. A lot of people get in very major conflicts. They fight a lot about which is the better Bitcoin, which is the best Bitcoin, and so forth. I don't want to talk about a tech point of view. What I do want to talk about is a value and investing point of view here, okay? And spoiler alert, Bitcoin core, if that's what you want to call it, is the Bitcoin to be in right now. And let me explain. I'm not talking about which one has bigger tech. Better tech. I'm not talking about which one has future potential, but, well, I kind of am. Here's the thing with Bitcoin SV, okay? I often have times debating myself which one is better. And I can argue from both sides of the story, right? On both different fields. The problem is I win both debates, okay? But put it this way. On an investing point of view, let's take religion as an example. Let's take Catholicism, okay? There were many sects and Christian groups back at the time, but Catholicism was dominated. It was what was most of, if you will, what people mostly accepted, and it grew and it became the giant it is today, yes? So bottom line is, it doesn't matter who's right or wrong here. The people, the masses decide what Bitcoin is and which is the real Bitcoin, right? So on the value point of view, Bitcoin is Bitcoin core. We have investors, we have Wall Street getting in, CBOE, CME, we have an ETF may come out pretty soon. We have institutions coming in. We have Bitcoin. People have decided what Bitcoin is, whether it's right or wrong. Catholicism could be wrong. I'm Christian Orthodox, right? I'm Greek Orthodox. Catholicism might be wrong, but it's what is widely accepted right now. So, to me, to answer that question, it's Bitcoin core. Now, this is coming from somebody that's pretty unbiased. And if you can hold both, if you have like 3 Bitcoin, right, and you can hold 3 Bitcoin SVs, they're pretty cheap right now. You could, right, and just let it ride along. I'm pretty unbiased. You have to understand that. Okay, I didn't just write the Crypto Factor, which interviews most crypto people, most influencers in crypto. I got the part 2 coming out, the Crypto Marketing Playbook. I'm all for Bitcoin. I also wrote Satoshi's Vision with Craig Wright, the book. At the time, we wrote a book because I have a company that writes books. I have a team that writes books. I get paid for this. And at the time, Craig Wright, I never used to like him. Then I loved him because I had a talk with him. And he helped me out in a couple of things. And, we continued and we wrote a book together. I was going to write another one too, but we never got around to it because I had some problems with my team. But this is a very unbiased opinion here, okay? And I got attacked for being being in Bitcoin. I got attacked for being in Bitcoin SV. I got attacked, and people don't understand I'm in both. And mostly Bitcoin core. I'm just laying this out right here, okay? So if you tell me which one I prefer Bitcoin core because of its value proposition, and I'm a firm believer that the people decide what Bitcoin is, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate Craig Wright, what he talks about, this tech point of view and all that. I believe there's a place for both. And I believe both coins can do their own thing. Does that make sense? And I know a lot of people might not like this and might not like to hear this, but at the end of the day, it's all about making money. And at the end of the day, it's about keeping an unbiased point of view, just like XRP. I was holding XRP, but I got out. I had to be unbiased because I knew it's going to go down. And Bitcoin's going up, and we knew it's going to go up. Sometimes you have to go with the flow. Does that make sense? Right? So for me, the winner right now, it's Bitcoin. And if you want to argue about the tech, Linux is arguably a safer and much better platform than Windows. But where is Linux right now? It's still there. It has its place. And some people use it because they need to use it in a specific thing. But Windows, is everywhere. Just like Bitcoin. Does that make sense? Anyway. So I want to go into last week's questions. I want to start answering your questions from last week and go into the prizes and talk about who won and everything. And we have some amazing questions here. I'm really loving it. By the way, if you just joined, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification button only if you appreciate crypto from a cryptopreneur's mindset, because this channel is all about the cryptopreneur. We try to be unbiased. We try to be different than other channels out there. Okay, and we're going to be announcing the winners right now. We're going to be announcing new competitions. We're going to be doing a lot of things. But let me go see the chat real quick. What's going on right here? XRP will go up, I think. So you guys disagreeing and agreeing with each other here. Okay, so it's not laggy. It's not laggy, but I might be streaming in HD instead of 4K next time. What example you gave of Linux? Well, Linux is being used right now, and the tech is really good, yes? But Windows is colossal. It's everywhere. You could almost argue that Bitcoin SV is Linux, and Windows is what's going on everywhere right now, the upgrade version. Not really, but yes, if you know what I mean. That's the example I was giving. Anyway, let's go into the questions from last week. I really want to get into these. And I'm going to start with Fermilab 28 years ago, and his question was, do you believe the SEC could attack Bitcoin after Ripple and XRP, or is Bitcoin deemed completely legitimate? Okay, that's one part of the question. And the answer to that is very simple. Bitcoin and Ethereum, the SEC will not go after them. They might go after exchanges and so forth. And the reason they won't go after them is because the SEC ruled Bitcoin and Ethereum not a security, I think in 2013 or 2014. So this was about Bitcoin. I know Ethereum was the same thing. So you're not going to have a problem with Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is why I think most people from XRP will go into Ethereum, especially the XRP team. And I'm not sure, I haven't researched this, but Spark token came out right before this. I don't know if that was planned or if there's something to do with it, but there is weird because we were airdropped Spark just a week ago for XRP holders. Now, this might be a project building on XRP, it might have nothing to do with it, but still, the timing is very interesting indeed. Okay? So, and the second part is, and do you think Facebook's DM will be adopted as a global currency once it comes out? Listen, Facebook is huge. It's extremely powerful. I don't think governments and I don't think people will let Facebook become the main currency. Bitcoin might make it arguably as in they have no choice in the future, but Facebook can always be fought against. So I don't think it will happen with Facebook. Excellent questions, by the way. Love the questions. So, Ejaz Hussein. By the way, where are you from, man? Tell me, you guys, where are you guys from? I'm from Greece. I'm living in Greece. I was born in England, but I live in Greece. Where are you guys from? I'd really love to know. Put it in the chat. I'll have a look in a bit. So Ejaz is asking, what is profitable and efficient, cloud mining or own rig mining? Listen, the reason I have to go with own rig mining is because most cloud mining are scams. And even if they're not, you really can't control it, right? Because it's through a centralized person. So the problem is, you get into these pools and you're cloud mining, but most of the time they'll steal your money, or you'll be getting all this money, but you won't be able to take it out, or it'll be part of it. I think rig mining is more profitable, but you know what more profitable even than that is? Just buying the Bitcoin. Like, ask anybody that talks about mining, if they put the same amount of money they started mining, okay, into Bitcoin, they just bought Bitcoin and hodled it, and all the upgrades they did over time, if they just put it in Bitcoin as in dollar cost averaging, I really believe they would have a lot more money in Bitcoin right now and more Bitcoin with much less risk and no problems. Does that make sense? I'm not saying mining is bad. Obviously, we need the miners, but depending on how much money you have and what you're trying to do and how much energy costs, I think the way to go is just to buy Bitcoin. But keep away from cloud mining. That's the biggest scam. It's like the timeshare of crypto. And I used to sell timeshare, right? And 98% of them are scams. I think if arguably 100% of cloud mining are scams. I'm gonna drink some green, no sugar stevia. What's it called? Juice here. Do some pull-ups. Don't do push-ups. You did push-ups for Ivan on Tag. Do some pull-ups. Right. So let's move on. Clashing Zone. Clashing Zone asks, when did you get to know about crypto? Very good question. Okay. So I got in crypto in 2017. It was a bit after. Okay. So I had cancer in 2016. Survived it and got into Bitcoin in 2017. And the way I got into Bitcoin was after I got better from cancer, or semi-better, I started working. I was coaching, mentoring a telecommunication company. And I heard about Bitcoin. I wanted to get into Bitcoin, but I didn't know how. And the owner's brother-in-law, the guy that married him, the guy that introduced him to his wife or something, the best man, he showed me how to buy Bitcoin on Bittrex. I literally went into Ethereum and Litecoin at the time and Bitcoin, and I was buying ever since. Now, when I finished my project, when I finished my contract, I knew I wanted to get into Bitcoin. And what I did was, obviously started studying it, I wanted to work in a crypto company. So I literally cold called, because I'm in sales marketing, a company I wanted to work for. They wanted to hire me as an advisor. I said I could be a CMO. They asked if I want to be a virtual CMO. I'm like, listen, I'm just going to come over there. Anyway, they invited me over there. I went to Poland, started working as a CMO and advisor for Experty. And then from there, I started writing my book, The Crypto Factor, and which I was interviewing people and everything with Blaise Matai. And then I came back to Greece to hell breaking out because a lot of things happened. I lost my house because it burned down. My mother had cancer. My sister had cancer. Found out about it. They're both gone. Anyway, long story. And I started working as an advisor and then CMO again, virtual CMO for a company called United Coin. And time progressed. I started doing public speaking. I spoke at Decentralized on crypto marketing. I worked with Tone Vase on his YouTube channel. We're working together on that. I did a whole bunch of things in crypto. But 2017 is when I started. I just 10x'd it after that. Ijaz says, what you had cancer? How's you doing now? I'm almost 5 years clean. I'm 4 years clean. Aggressive non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, I had chemotherapy, and I had bone marrow transplant as well. It's crazy times. Anyway, so yeah, that's how I got into crypto, got into Bitcoin, and I learned more about it as time progressed because I was getting in and getting in. Thanks, Sorab. I appreciate it, man. All right. Josh Parson asks, 5 days ago. Oh, I don't know why I read 5 days ago, but this has the when people ask. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Why crypto and not forex? Okay. There's not why crypto and not forex. You can make money in forex. You can make money in crypto. As a matter of fact, I used to teach forex trading for a company called Profit Point, which was a part of Teletrade. And I used to teach technical analysis. I was a sales manager there, but I quit. Or did I get fired? I may have got fired. I can't remember if I quit or got fired. But I remember, no, I quit. I asked for more money. They denied, so I quit. So I didn't get fired. I was just denied the money I thought I deserved. But I was teaching technical analysis on that. The thing with crypto is it's more of a future thing. You can make money on either, but crypto is a future thing. And I think it's easier in the sense that you can hold coins and change them into other coins. And plus, forex is a bit more fast-paced. Yes, Bitcoin, crypto more volatile. Forex more fast-paced, if you will. If you're a day trader, you could do either, yeah? But if you're in the movement, if you see the benefits of crypto, if you see the trend, if you see that it's a new technology and how much it can get to, we're talking thousands of X here. Forex, not so much. You can make money with it. But I think as an investor, crypto is much better. Actually, I don't think it. I know it. Let me drink more cherry juice. All right. Let's move on to more questions. I don't see any questions in the chat, though. Do we have any more questions in the chat? Let me go back real quick. All right, I don't see any questions in the chat. Why don't you guys have new questions, man? Come on. You got to have some questions here. All right. So let's move on. Ahmed is asking, XRP Future according to your knowledge. Also in today's live stream, we're going to announce the winner of it. Okay. So I think I covered that before. I think XRP does have a future. What kind of future we have yet to see, but it does have a future. My outlook is wait and see. You can always get back in. People forget that if something moves or goes up, you can always wait for a pullback and get back in. You don't have to get back in, get in right now. There's certain projects you want to get in before. XRP is an old coin. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go up again. You can always get back in. So there's no rush. There's no need to rush into anything right now, yes? And that's for today's live stream. Yes, I'm going to announce the winner today. All right, let's move on. Firmalab 28 years ago says, and this is a really big question here, right? So we're going to try and do it part by part, okay? Josh Parsons says Forex is not that bad. But no, it's not that bad. You can make money on Forex. That's what I'm saying. It's just that I do believe the future in cryptocurrency is key because you're also going with an innovative technology that's part of the future, whilst Forex is what it has been and what it is, yeah? It's not bad. I made money with Forex, obviously. I used to teach it. I make money with stocks. I buy stocks. But crypto is my main thing because of the innovation and why I think it's going to go fast so much, if that makes sense. Right? So let's go to Firmalab 28 years ago. Have you researched mRNA vaccine at all? No, I haven't. I wanted to. I didn't have enough time. You sent me a video, which I might watch, but I can't watch it this week. I'm telling you right now, it's going to take some time. But you did ask if this could be the basis and if crypto could be the basis of the mark of the beast. According to the Bible, there's going to be a time where the Antichrist is going to come out and he's going to introduce the mark of the beast, which will be a mark on your right hand or your forehead. You can't buy and sell without it. If you get it, you live like kings. If you don't, you're doomed for eons and eons and forever. And essentially, the first 3.5 years of the Antichrist reigning is going to look like a nice guy, and then it's going to look like a bad guy and hunt these people down. Do I think cryptocurrency is the basis of this? Yes, I do. Let me explain. I don't know if, and I think I said this in my last video, in our last live video, and we talked about this, and we said, okay, I just lost my thought. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. It sometimes happens. So, the mark of the beast. When I hear 3.5 years and 3.5 years, I think U.S. president for some strange reason. But if there's a term that's 3.5 and 3.5, which is 7 years, let me know. But I'm thinking U.S. President, because that's the leader of the world, right? America rules the world, at least right now. Could it be China soon? Maybe. Don't know. We'll see. But the sign of the beast is going to be something that you can't buy and sell without it. It says so in the Bible. And it also says that, you'll be casted away and then hunted down and killed. I do think it's going to be a chip in your right hand or your forehead that can be scanned. I think it's going to be cryptocurrency related. Don't know if it's going to be crypto or a government coin or world coin, right? But it's going to be based on blockchain or crypto, probably a centralized coin. And if you get it, you're going to be doomed in the sense that they can track it, they can do whatever you want. Maybe they do something and they can torture you, but it does say that people are going to scream and want to die, but they won't be able to. So it's very interesting. And this sounds a lot like world order control and stuff like that, which we do see some things going into that. I'm not talking about the Rona going into that, but I'm just saying we do see this happening. And we know that China loves surveillance. We know about 5G technology. We know it's possible. And I really do think this will be a chip and they'll label you as a terrorist if you don't get it. Or they won't let you travel, buy and sell if you don't get it. And then they're going to start hunting you down after the 3.5 years. So it's very interesting. It's also very interesting that they say in the Bible, in the New Testament, the book of John, it actually says that 2 brothers will fall. And it literally says, if not in these exact words, I think it's the trade center of the world. And the World Trade Center was the World Trade Center, right? It also describes a statue, the Whore of Babylon, holding a cup of sins, where all leaders will fornicate with her. And I think it says something underneath that, I can't remember, but that sounds to me like the Statue of Liberty. But we might be wrong. It might be something to do with China. We don't know yet, but I do think that blockchain is the foundation or will be part of this. And I do think that Bitcoin will either be part of this or crypto will be part of this or against it, and might be the movement to fight against it. We don't know that yet, but that's one of the reasons I find crypto very fascinating. Now, I am writing a book that gets into a lot more of this, and it is going to be released next year. I'm already working on it, so stay tuned for that. And it has everything to do with science, technology, religion, and stuff like that. My views on it, because I do have faith. I believe in God, but I also study science. I study religion. I know it's control, and I want to get it down on paper, if that makes sense. So wait out for that. But it was an exceptional question. And last week I did say that was such a good question that you actually won a book. I want to send you the Crypto Factor, right? Now you're in America, so I'm going to give you 2 choices. I can either send it to you in a hard copy, or a hard copy, yes, but it's going to take some time due to all these restrictions and everything. But you will get it. As a matter of fact, you'll get it. I'll send it from Amazon for you. I'll literally send it to you from Amazon, but I'm going to need your address. Or you can get an ebook, which is the same, but it's the e-version. You can get straight away. All you have to do is tell me what you prefer, and I'll send it to you either instantly or after the New Year's if it's a hard copy. Email me your address and what you want at paul@soverycrypto.com. I'm going to have the email address for this set up pretty soon for the Crypto Factor, but right now, paul@soverycrypto.com. Let me write this down for you. paul@soverycrypto.com. And before everybody starts sending me emails that they want and it's them, I am going to verify with you that it's you. I'm not going to tell you how, obviously, because everyone's going to be able to do it, but I'm going to verify with you what we're going to do and how I'm going to verify you. So congratulations, you won a copy. I'm looking forward to sending you one out. Okay? And again, if you want the hard copy, I'll send it to you from Amazon, just because it's a lot easier than sending it from Greece. You'll get it a lot faster. Okay, so let's move on. And my next question is, is it by Sort of Gone? No, sorry. Yeah, it is by Sort of Gone. Can you start trading in crypto with just $20? And the answer is yes, you can. And you can make some money out of it, but you have to be very smart. And there are different ways to do this. Okay, so the first thing you can do is you can buy some crypto with $20. And you can literally go into an exchange and buy a crap coin or shit coin that has potential and wait for it to moon. You can also do it with a semi-shit coin or a semi-altcoin, depending on your point of view. And you can make the $20 easily into $200 and so forth. You can then take that, put it in Ethereum or put it in a link or put it in another coin and just hold on to it, or you can trade with it. and you can trade it whether it's in crypto or whether it's in dollars. What you could do, you could literally go on an exchange, like Bybit in this case. Now, I have links down below for Binance, KuCoin, and Bybit if you want to support the channel. And you can literally leverage trade that into more money, but be very careful with leverage trading. You can literally go 100, some exchanges go 125% leverage. It's insane. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. But you can get into something like SNX. You can get like a DeFi space, for example. You can get into a coin that's swap tokens, or something that's very low right now that should go up with the altcoin season, which is going to come pretty soon. It should come anyway. And then you can exchange that for a bigger coin and go for a bigger coin and so forth and work your way up. So it is possible. Hard, but possible, right? Josh is asking, is Bybit worth trading as an exchange? Yes, in the sense that it's the only exchange that gives you guarantees for long wicks down. So they actually give you insurance so you don't get wick scammed. Because a lot of exchanges, what they do, they have these really big long wicks and they liquidate you. And then it goes up. And it's happened to me multiple times. I've lost more than $10,000 on leverage trading. And I know what I'm doing. So if you're going to leverage trade, do it on Bybit. And yes, that's worth it. If you're not leverage trading, you can take other picks. And we might make a video or do a live stream about it in the next video. But yes, you can. Also, if you use my link down below, I think you get a bonus. You might get $50 for if you put in a certain amount of money, or you might get a bonus for less. Check it out. It's all there, okay? All right. So we're going to announce the winners pretty soon. Bear with me, like 5 minutes when I announce the winners, yes? All right. Ejaz Hussein says, Upper, I asked a question. If you can scroll up a bit. I think I found it. Can anti-money laundering effectively stop crime leveraging cryptocurrency? That's a very good question. And it's two different things. Money laundering goes into a different category of protection. It's mostly for anti-terrorist, anti-laundering and stuff like that. It has nothing to do with leverage trading. Leverage trading is a thing. You can leverage trade on normal platforms with stocks. You can leverage trade on stocks. You can leverage trade in forex, right? It's not a bad thing. It's a real thing. It's just the cryptocurrency world, they do it with 100x and 125x because it's not regulated. So regulation might stop or help with leverage trading, but not anti-money laundering laws, if that makes sense. Yes? Let me just drink some cherry juice here. If you do me a favor. If you're finding if you're finding value from this live stream, please subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. If you can share this channel with your friends, or one friend that's into crypto, please share this channel. I would really appreciate that. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and hitting the notification buttons if you want to watch more of these videos, of these live streams, and more videos on crypto. All right, let's move on. And after this question, I'll answer a couple of more questions if there are any, and then I'll announce the winners. Okay, I have Antoine Bizard is asking, what are you thinking about Discord pump channel like? And then he mentions the pump channel on Discord, which obviously okay. So he's asking about a pump channel, what I think about it on Discord with, I don't know, 10, 20,000 members, and what my view, if it's legal, and if it's worth doing or worth using, stuff like that. And I will answer this question, but I'm not going to mention which channel because I think it's complete crap, A. B, you put a link, if you're watching this, you put a link into your comment, which automatically puts it under review, and it does not show up. So keep that in mind. I almost banned you for the link, but then I looked closely and I wasn't sure. Is he doing it for advertising? Is he doing it as a legitimate question? So I'm going to answer your question, but don't ever pull off that shit again, right? No links to scam things. Now, so obviously you know it's a scam. I consider it a scam. Pump groups on Discord are scams. Now, there's three things you need to keep in mind whether it's legal or not. It might be gray area. If it wasn't crypto, if it was a regulated market, of course it would be illegal, okay? Very illegal. Now, because it's gray area and not controllable, I'm going to give you 3 scenarios to this, okay? Number 1, if you have a pump group on Discord, the only way to pump a coin is A, if that coin is of low value, low market cap, so you can push it up easier. And yes, it's possible. You can literally pump a coin with $1 million or even $100,000, depending on how big it is. The problem is, when you pump this coin, the problem is liquidity. As soon as the top people start selling, which they start selling as soon as it pumps, by the way, there's no liquidity to sell your coin at those pumped prices. So even though you think you're cheating, and you're cheating other people because they're going to get in after, you find yourself not being able to sell your coin because there's no liquidity. Does that make sense? So you are essentially getting screwed over. So that's one thing. The second thing is, so you can sell, it can't be good for the coin. And the reason is, look what's going on with XRP. Do you really think they might let the small players slide, but do you really think it's going to go on for a long time? And even if it works, if you can't sell and get money, why do you want to be part of something that makes you lose money and con so many people? It's not about karma. It's about an abundance mindset. If you want to make money in life, if you want to be successful, you have to have an abundance mindset, and it takes a lot more than just picking the right coins, trading, and stuff like that. It's a lot to do with mindset. I talk about this on my other channel. I have another channel on YouTube. It's my name. If you look at my name, my name is Paul Democritou, right? If you put Paul Democritou, I just spelled my name wrong. If you put Paul Democritou on YouTube, don't do it now, do it after, or do it now and keep it on the tab. You'll see my other channel. My other channel is all about mindset, entrepreneurship, and sales. And I interview some of the biggest people, entrepreneurs in the world. Patrick Bet-David, Ben Gay III, Evan Carmichael. It's kind of like the crypto factor, but for business and sales, right? And that channel goes into mindset a lot. If you really want to make it in life and business, you should subscribe to that channel as well. And while you're at it, if you want to know what I do in my life, how I make my money and what I do, put my name in Google, and you'll see what I do in general. Okay, just a little advertising of myself right here. Anyway, all right. So that's my opinion on pump groups. They're bad for people. They're bad for the space of crypto, and they're bad for the people participating because they lose money instead of winning money. They don't know what hit them, because essentially the top people make money. The people that start, they sell as it's pumping. They don't sell at the top, and they're using you, and that's how they make their money. Okay, so that's my opinion on that. So, time to announce the winners of last week's live stream. And if you just joined, or if you're watching this right now, or if you want a reminder, last week we had a competition where the best questions, or the questions I'm going to choose, will win a prize. One was a book, which I gave it away because it was a great question, and the other one was a Ballet crypto wallet, which is it's worth about $40. And essentially what it is, it's a crypto wallet. It's a hard wallet. And if you this is your actual address you can send crypto to. So if anybody wants to send the winner some extra Bitcoin or any other ERC20 token, you can scan this, because I'm going to send this out to the winner. Right? Now, you can always do that on playback. All right. So every week we're going to be announcing, we're going to be doing giveaways. And please understand, I'm not sponsored. All these giveaways come from my pocket. Whether they're my books, whether NFTs, which I'll buy or make and give it to you, whether they are wallets like this, whether they're the Legend Nano S, which I'll give away soon, and so forth. It's all out of my own pocket on this channel, okay? So keep that in mind. So some people ask me if I can send Bitcoin instead of the actual price because they prefer the Bitcoin or in any other crypto. In some cases I can. In some cases I can't, because again, it comes out of my pocket. And what I try to do is bulk buy stuff If that makes sense, like I bought 5 of these, well, 6 of these, one for me, and I bought 5 of these as a collection, and I bought them for around $100 and something with postage. So it makes more sense, but they're worth $40 if you buy them individually, if that makes sense. So things like that, okay? Anyway, too much information. So the winners of last week, and stay tuned after the winners because we're going to do the next week's competition, which is really exciting and really cool. It's very easy to win. So keep watching. Last week's winners, I'm going to announce. Saurabh Khan is actually going to win the ballet card. Okay? And I really like this question. I think it was a pretty cool question. And it was if you can start trading with crypto. And yes, you can. And hopefully some people will send you some to get started when you receive your ballet card or ballot card. I'm not even sure what it's called. I think it's called ballot or ballet. I'm not even sure how you pronounce it. But that's what you want. So all you have to do is email me at paul@soverycrypto.com. So here, let me write down paul@soverycrypto.com. And by the way, if you guys like NFTs, if you are into NFTs and stuff like that, So Very Crypto, you can actually look us up on Rarible. We actually have NFTs that are coming out. And our NFTs are very, very, very unique. They're not just artwork. They're either paid for artwork from original creators, so you're not going to find anywhere else. It's actual real artwork based on something that's going to come out in the future. Or it's going to be a CD with music on it from an artist, namely me, because I used to be an artist. I don't know if you know this. So you can actually win a CD or some rare music that I've come out with in the past. Or it's going to be a book, so you're going to be able to buy the NFT, the artwork, and download a free book. So you could literally win the Crypto Factor NFT, which comes with a book. Or you could win the Crypto Marketing Playbook, which comes as an NFT, but with a book. And there's only a certain amount made like this. So it's kind of a collector's item as well. So it's pretty cool. And essentially we're going to do the next week's contest rules right now. Okay. So Saurabh Khan is from Pakistan. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to ship you. So send me your Ethereum address in the email. I'm going to have to verify it's you. I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to have to do something so I can verify it's you and your address and not anybody else's. And I'll send you $40 in Ethereum. Okay? No problem. So we'll do that. Let me just write that down. Now, so everyone congratulate him, first of all, because okay, you have to you always have to have a winner's mindset and appreciative mindset. So make sure you congratulate the winners here, right? Both Saurabh Khan and Firmalab 28 years ago. I'm just going to call you Firma, man, because it's just easier. And Saurabh, I might call you Khan. And I'm a Genghis Khan fan, actually. I like Genghis Khan. So, Pakistan, I love Indian food, by the way. You guys have some crazy curry. This is one place in Lifala that does it really good. I love curry. Dude, it's amazing, and I think it's very spiritual, and it just cleans you out. And if it doesn't clean you out spiritually, it cleans you out in the bathroom. Because that shit is hot as fuck. If I make the mistake of saying, I want to eat it like the original traditional Indian food, so make sure you make it just like you eat it. That's why I said at the restaurant. Next day, I was burning fire. Right? Saurabh, you have to send me an email. Well, I guess it's verified if I just copy-paste this, right? So, okay, fine. So I'll copy-paste this. All right, let me just write down your address here. So yeah, obviously this is you. It's the best way to verify it's you. All right, give me a second. Let's do this. This is the easiest way to do this. Okay. Awesome. So I'll send it to you after the live stream. Okay? Now, Next week's competition rules. Are you guys ready? This is the part that everyone's waiting for because you can win a lot of stuff. And I'm going to keep the gift as a surprise this time. I'm going to keep the gift as a surprise because it's going to be after the New Year's. I might be thinking of something different or, something new, something exciting. And what we're going to do is this. I could not think of a way of a good competition for the giveaway. I couldn't think of a way for the next competition. So here's the competition. Comment after the live stream, not in the chat. After the live stream, what I want you to do is down in the description, in the comment section below. I want you to write an idea for the competition. So, how would somebody win something? Will it be creating something? Will it be answering a question? Will it be a quiz? Right? What will the competition be? Comment down below after the live stream. And the way I'm going to use the winner of next week's competition, you will not only win the prize, but we will also use your method. Does that make sense? So comment down below what is the best way to hold next week's competition. And we'll do that in the one after that, but you will also win next week's prize. Does that make sense? Right. All right, now, ask me anything you want right now. It's so hot in here, and I was wondering, why is it so hot in here? And I have the air conditioner on heat, which was dumb. So now I have to put it on cool. I was so hot. Like, didn't you guys hear? I'm like struggling here. I'm so hot. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm feeling like taking my shirt off and showing my gains. But then I'm like so hot, and then I realized this bullshit here. It's on hot and not on cool. Fucking hell. So I do some pull-ups. Instead of push-ups. I don't take you do push-ups. On this channel, you do pull-ups. So it's push-ups in the morning, pull-ups at night, right? Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's backtrack. I'm going to take the last... I'm going to look at some of these chats here. Okay. I'm going to move up all the way to... Pakistan. Ijaz is from Pakistan. All right. Wait, I'm confused here. Sorab, wait. What happened here? Sorab Khan, you won $40. Did you send me you're the one that sent me your crypto key, right? Let me have a look. Yes, okay, good. All right. Or he's not a bad man, but you prefer bro. Okay, So Josh is saying YouTube is not fucking sending notifications. I manually searched and came here, although yeah, that's because YouTube doesn't like promoting crypto videos, or sometimes they're not going through. You need to put notifications all, but sometimes they won't come through. We are going to be doing weekly shows. We're going to have a certain time and a certain day, but I need you guys to give me ideas of when this time and day will be. So instead of just doing the competition and telling me the idea of how we're going to give gifts next week, also tell me what day and time you prefer. Do you like 7 o'clock? If yes, what day do you prefer? Because 7 o'clock is great for me, EEST time. I don't know what time it is over there, but we got to get the day down, and we'll do it every week, same time. And that way you'll know when it is, which will be pretty cool. All right? Answer this question. Will Bitcoin be widely accepted in the near future? It's getting there. It's getting wider and wider. We already have shops that accept Bitcoin. We know Starbucks is being accepted in Bitcoin, but is trying to get more into it. I know influencers are, like myself, in the business world. We're accepting Bitcoin. I personally know people that bought Bitcoin. And another friend of mine bought 200 and something Bitcoin. Personally, I know these people, and they believe it's going to be accepted. So a lot of people say, and I was asked this question many times, how will you sell your crypto in the future? Will it be able to be sold? And the answer is you might not need to, because you might be able to buy stuff with Bitcoin. For example, I have some property in Kineta in Greece Beach view on the mountain, beautiful place. I have a couple of, I have, it's 2 Stremat. I don't know, I think it's like 2,000 square meters or so. I don't know how to do the metric system here. But I'm selling that. And I'm accepting Bitcoin. I'm actually accepting half a Bitcoin for those, if anybody's interested in some land. If anybody is, you could message me. You know my email, paul@sovereincrypto.com. So yes, it's gonna get wide, man. People are gonna get, it's gonna get wide. Now, you might not pay with Bitcoin. Another coin might be used as payment. Bitcoin might be used for big payments or larger purchases. But definitely we're getting adopted. Definitely. It's the way I see it, man. Let's move down. One. Yes, it is. Why don't you advertise your channel? Maybe spend $5, $10 and buy a Fiverr gig who offers real person. Okay, I'll tell you why. So something people don't know. I am actually. I know how to use YouTube. Okay, I know how to use YouTube very well. I might not be able to speak, but I know how to use YouTube very well. And the reason you don't want to do that is because when people come to your channel, it's not about them subscribing if they're real or not. It's about them watching, and it's about your subscribers watching. If people come and subscribe to your channel, even if they watch some of your video and they don't come back, that doesn't do good for you. That's bad for your channel. The second reason is I want to gain real. I don't just want to gain followers. I want to build a team. I want to be talking with you like this. I want to build passion. I want us to be a family. So I want YouTube to do its job with the algorithm so people can come to this channel and subscribe when they're interested. If you notice, I don't hard sell subscribing. I do it at the end of the video on my 1-minute videos, but I don't hard sell it like in the beginning of the videos. Well, subscribe and blah, 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 subscribe and please subscribe and please, man, subscribe to my channel. No, we're building something here. And then you have watch time metrics. You have people that watch more of your videos and so forth. So I'm building it like this. And this channel is growing very fast. We have, 360 subscribers right now. But you have to understand that most of those subscribers, almost 250, if not more, it's from the last couple of weeks, last 28 days. So we're growing very fast. We're growing exponentially. And people like these fast videos and this real talk. And that's what I'm trying to do. Because you have to understand, I'm in sales. If I want to use sales tactics and sales techniques and brainwash people, if you look at my other channel, I'm deep in sales. I don't want to do that. I want this to be us. Does that make sense? I want this to be real. Because I like this. I love this, if that makes sense. Right? Let's move down. Now it's getting too cold. Just can't win. Okay. By the way, this is half a chopstick. This is half a chopstick. I had Chinese the other day. And this is half of it. And the reason I did that, just in case you're wondering, is I want to see when it shows up in the video I'm looking at right here. So I can kind of see the delay, because we do have a delay. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's move on. There was a message retracted here just now. I don't know what that was and why. Someone's laughing. Who won the crypto book e-copy? Well, we have one more prize. We have one Ijaz, you're right. We have one more prize. The e-copy was different. So let's give one. So let's do this. Because you reminded me, and I forgot, you won, Ijaz. Okay? So what I want you to do is email me, right? Let me just see. Yeah. Email me at paul@sovereincrypto.com. And I'll send you out your free book. I'm going to have to verify it's you. We'll do it when we speak an email. Okay? Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations, DJs. You just won an e-copy of The Crypto Factor. And by the way, it's an expensive book. The Crypto Factor is sold on Amazon right now for $34. Can't remember how much the ebook is, but it's up there. So it's a pretty cool gift. And it's a really good book, man. I'm telling you, you're going to love this book. It really interviews a lot of people. Okay, let's move on. All right. I'm the real Saurabh Khan. Who is the real Saurabh? Please stand up. Please stand up. Something about Nuku Jivardhan is not. I don't know what that is. I guess somebody was in earlier on. Not sure. All right. EJ says there's a few questions that I've posted up, but I have to scroll. Look, I can't scroll up. Just ask again. If there's any question you want me to answer, ask again, and I'll answer it. This time it's super fine. Will cryptocurrencies end up supplementing all national currencies? I think they're gonna supplement them. Yes, I believe that they're gonna be, if not bartered, which is worst case scenario, they will have a part of the economic system. I think it's going to be mostly Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum, but we never know. We don't know what the future is. A lot of this foundation is going to be a gateway and platform for new projects to come. We already know that there's going to be crypto money coming out, so maybe you can go in and out of that with certain cryptocurrencies, but definitely going to be used as bartered. They're already being used, right? I personally ask to be paid in Bitcoin whenever I can. Ejaz says, "Man, you was funny as fuck." I try to be, man. I used to do stand up as well, by the way, just so you know. I used to do stand up in my own club because, and that's not a joke. I did stand up comedy in my own club, but yeah, I've been told I have a sense of humor. So people had to watch me. And I don't know till this day if I'm funny or not because people laughed, but I don't know if they laughed at my jokes or if they were kissing my ass because they'd be fired. So I'm not sure. Okay. All right. Jivedon is asking, which has more upside, Polkadot or Cardano? By the way, welcome. I think it's your first time here. I believe Cardano is an altcoin. You answered your own question. I think Polkadot has more upside potential as long as something weird doesn't happen. Now, I know you're afraid to buy Cardano, but listen, the good thing about crypto is this. You can buy some Cardano, you can buy some Polkadot. I actually have both. And I recently got back into Cardano. And I'm going to stay into it midterm. And then I'll see if I'm going to make it into another cryptocurrency. So I would go for both, right? But yeah, I think Polkadot has a lot. And Polkastarter as a project has a lot coming to it as well. Saurabh Khan, I hope you copied my ETH address in case you didn't or forgot it here. No, I copied it, man. I copied it. And I have it open up in another browser. Let me check if it's the same one. It is the same one. And I also took a picture of it so I can verify it just in case some shit happens in my browser. Because, you got to be cool like that. You have to be safe like that. All right. Ejaz Hussein, yes, there's a little bit of a delay. We can fix it. Oh my God, thanks a lot. You're very welcome. You emailed me. I'll check my emails tomorrow, guys, because I'm going to be tired after this. I'm going to go inside and spend some time with my girlfriend, if you know what I'm saying. All right. Here, I mailed you my email copy. Thanks. Yes. You don't know why whenever I laugh, you laugh? That's my secret, man. Whenever I want people to laugh. Okay, first of all, my laugh is genuine. I'm going to give you a tip here that's non-crypto related. A lot of people don't know how to smile or laugh. Here's the deal. A lot of people don't know how to smile, and that's why they take pictures and they come out like looking like shit, right? You ever take those pictures and you're like smiling like, right? And the reason is you don't know how to smile. The way to smile, okay, this is a trick now, okay? This is a very, very thing. As a video director and as a sales expert, this is the trick. When you smile, your top cheeks, your cheekbones, you have to clench them. And when you clench them, those cheekbones, they pull up your face, right? They pull up your face, and that's what a genuine smile looks like. Now, here's the secret. When you do this, it's a chain reaction. So as soon as you do this, it comes out like a genuine smile. You actually genuinely smile. And your body language controls how you feel. You can't just read other people's body language. I do videos about this, by the way, on my other channel. You can't just read body language. You can also change the way you feel and perceive with body language. Because if you want to be, for example, let's say you want to do a live show like this, okay? Imagine a scared person. What does a scared person look like? He's like this, crunched up like this, right? and he's got his arms like this, and it's closed, and it makes his voice scared. And now suddenly I'm starting to feel scared. Yes? Now, if you want to be confident, chest out, chin up, this will actually make you feel confident and show confidence. So your body language is your character. Let's do an experiment. Are you guys with me? We'll do this experiment, okay? You've never seen this anywhere else. This is some advanced shit right here, okay? Here's what I want you to do. Body language doesn't control just the way you feel or the way you read others. It controls your voice. And voice is an important thing because you can actually brainwash somebody on the phone with your voice. Bear with me. I want you to do this. I want you to point at somewhere, okay? I want you to imagine you're talking to somebody, or if you have somebody next to you, talk to them. Go call your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, whatever, your mother. And I want you to point and order them to sit down in the chair, okay? And do it as strict as you can. If you don't have anybody, just do it in the air right now. Do it with me. Sit down in that chair. Yeah, order them. I'm going to do it to you. Sit down in that chair, okay? Do that. Now, I want you to do the exactly the same thing with the exact same tone, but this time, I want your palm to face up. So do it again. Sit down in that chair. Try it. You will not be able to do it with the same tone. If you noticed, my tone was different. Just by having my palm up, my tone changed. Imagine what body language can do for you. And if you are interested into things like that, check out my other YouTube channel. Give me a second. Let me get you my other YouTube channel. Let me get the link for you. Give me a second. Let me not erase this Ether wallet here. All right, give me a second here. Let me get into YouTube. All right, well, I'm being an idiot. Write my name, Paul Democritou, on my other channel if you want to learn stuff like this. And I have a bunch of books on this as well, by the way. It's not just crypto. I have a bunch of books on all this stuff. Okay? Look for Paul Democritou. All right, let's move on. All right. Let's look at more questions here. Okay, nice one. Announce what's live stream going to be. What's the next live stream going to be about? I don't know yet. We'll see. I literally did this today, like what we're going to talk about and everything. I literally decided today, right? I was in the park. I did a video, and like, hey, I'm going to live stream about this. I'm going to live stream about that. I'm going to answer the questions, and we'll do this very fast because I have work. I have businesses, yeah? So I do everything very fast. All right. Sarah says, you're a tricky man. Giving secrets. Dude, you have no idea. Check out my other channel. I'm serious, man. All right. Ijaz was saying, will the role of traditional finance system decline due to the development of cryptocurrencies? Ooh, probably not, but it will just give more freedom to people. You have to understand that governments will rather go to war than lose control. Now, if we go to war first, Third World War, and that happens after, maybe. But I don't think so. Keep in mind that after this live stream, ask questions in the comment sections if you want more detailed answers in the next live stream. Yeah, Ijaz, you tried that thing? Sit down in that chair? Amazing, right? You'll be coming here live every week. I will be coming here live every week. After the stream ends, comment down below your day and time preferred because I'm going to be doing it every week. I'll try and do what most people ask for. But yes, I'll be doing this every week. Subscribe and hit the notifications button so you can see that. I'll try to announce it earlier. That said, don't forget about next week's competition. What I want you to do is write the best way to conduct a competition or giveaway, and the way I use the week after will also win the prize next week. So for example, if it's a quiz, if you say a quiz is the best way to do the giveaway, you do it after this video. I see it, and I use it, right? That I use it for the week after that, you've already won for next week before that week comes, if that makes sense, okay? And that said, thank you for being here. I want to wish you all a happy new year. I might come out with a video, but I'm not going to come out with a live until next week. I wish you the best new year with health, wealth, and happiness. And just keep succeeding. I want you to succeed. I love you all. I really feel a connection. I know those are strong words, but I love you all. And I'll see you next time. Take care and keep succeeding.